Sedona and a bunch of other prisoners.
Oh
We
yeah,
rescued 5 prisoners in Sedona.
and we got Grub as our new ship person.
Yeah, you've got a big old grub running around the ship. What's he doing? Is he maintenance clean?
He's whatever he wants, man, because he's like a giant space roly-poly.
No, he's like a giant space slug. So if you look on here, Grub is the pink and purple slug with the tendrils. He's blind, deaf, doesn't speak, understands Aslanti, but can't hear it. So you kind of have to, he either has to be feeling your face so that he can feel your lips move, or you have to telepathically talk to him. I mean, he can, scoot around the ship and make slime trails.
I think weren't we gonna get him like that one piece of equipment that gives him like telepathy or some shit?
That's right. The
Yeah, that
headband.
circlet.
Yeah. That was in the base book, right?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
base
that's
book
cool.
magic item. Let's see. He can't see you unless he touches you. He can't hear you unless you. I mean, once you got the mind link circlet on him, that's really not too bad because it offers telepathy. He's slow but steady. I mean, he's Grub. He doesn't remember his real name. He can't impart it to you. He's only been called Grub, and he spent so much time in the prison. That's all he knows.
Well, you know what? He's he's welcome with us whenever, if he wants to, do whatever. But he's awesome.
There's some tense moments with the other prisoners as you turn them over to Talmarin. But you get paid your 3,000 credits, as it says there in the mission log. Sedona confesses or speaks with you as you escape from the prison planet and the Guardian starship, which your engines easily outpower. You spend some time traveling through space or the drift, however you chose to do it. It takes like a week to travel back to Outpost Z. Sedona mentions that you should take some time to rest, upgrade your ship, but don't rest too long because no place is safe in Aslanti space. She talks to you about the Ruin Drive. She's really concerned about what it could mean for the Pact Worlds if the Aslanti manage to activate it. And she does let you know that she will see it destroyed or captured, with or without your help. But it seems like you guys were going to help anyway, yeah?
Oh, there's money involved, and
Yeah,
we get to kill. She said we can kill people.
Exactly. Let's go kill people.
You find out that she is, in fact, a steward, which you kind of knew after your transmission with the stewards.
And so are we, because we've been deputized.
Yep, I don't know if you guys have seen her character sheet here. Here's a full-length picture of her. She's on the book cover of the second book.
Ooh, she's exotic.
Yeah, she's a red-skinned android. She's also a mystic. What was her faith to? I don't remember what her faith is. Who is she a mystic of? It doesn't even say.
Triune.
Probably. Everyone is, right?
I don't know. I mean,
my characters seem to be. I don't know why that is, but my Yosoki is of Desna. So.
No, I think my android is Triune. I think my Yosoki is, something.
Yeah, I went with Desna. So.
I do know that my goblin here, his best Mara. So.
Yeah, pirate queen. So you're not real sure where the Rune Drive is. It wasn't on the prison planet. You guys make it to Outpost Z. You radio in, and your friend Hashashir is able to take your communications. He says, "Yeah, bring the ship around to the docking bay where we did the last repairs on it." And you do so, and you end up at the space dock where you were before. You should all be able to see yourselves on this screen here.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
So you're in kind of a room here.
I only see one bar of mine.
Open your token.
I see.
configuration, And then save it. Just open it and save it. It'll refresh.
No, I just didn't have any things in there. There we go.
You guys should all be level 5 at this point.
Sure.
So you're in what appears, you're hanging out. You've kind of been through this place. We'll get through the description of it, but you're currently in what Heshetir has called his relaxation suite. You notice there's a row of 4 glass-fronted pods rest along the western wall of this sterile room. You can see that hanging over the pods are several robotic arms housing a smorgasbord of grooming and surgical tools tailored to meet the needs of myriad species. A computer workstation stands alone in the northeastern corner, and what appears to be a wheeled couch can be pulled out from an alcove in the southeastern corner. A large door exits to the east over here to a hallway, of all things, an entrance alcove where you came in. So you're here, and Sedona speaks to you. You guys are, you're kind of, you've been here for a little bit. You're kind of relaxing for a moment. She says, "Friends, I can't thank you enough for what you did for me, flying all the way into Aslanti space, breaking into a highly secured prison moon, and God knows what else just to rescue this old shell. I am humbled, but our tasks are not complete." She brushes a strand of hair from her eyes. "Surely by now you have learned of the existence of an artifact called the Rune Drive. We've spoke about it several times. I've had a chance to examine the device up close for a short time, and I was able to sense only an inkling of its power. Should the Aslanti Star Empire gain full control over this technology and learn how to travel vast interstellar distances without the use of drift engines, then all systems everywhere will fall under their shadow. We must do whatever it takes to retrieve or destroy the Rune Drive. Are you with me?" She asks to get your confirmation.
Yep, let's do this. Let's go kill lots of people.
I will do anything
Take
for
down
you,
the entire
Sedona.
empire. Sounds awesome.
I don't think we need to take down the entire empire. If there's one that is in charge of this. Let me see if she remembers. I am quite pleased to hear that the stewards have deputized you. I think that we would need... I'll need a few days to recover while I meditate on my experiences. I hope a little bit of peace will jog my memory. I seem to have some blank.
Well, you take some time, Sedona, rest. You know, we
Yeah,
gotta wait for our ship to get fixed anyway.
Certainly. The things I remember, let's see, I was brought from Nakandas to Gulta. I was taken to a site. I believe they called it Aurelios? I have no idea where it is. And then returned to Gulta sometime later. I remember a Zolan Ula Vestra tortured and interrogated me to determine what I knew of the Rune Drive. I believe the apparatus is being kept in this place, this Aurelios. But I don't remember much else.
Do you know why we haven't been killed by every single ship in the Aslanti Star Empire yet?
Well, as you may know, the Star Empire is as much a hive of villainy against each other as they are a dominating force in the space systems. I'm sure this Zolan is keeping things as hushed as possible so that no one else steals his glory. it must be working in our favor, keeping the rest of the Empire at bay.
Well, that's good.
I don't know if she actually knows that, but it's kind of easy to figure out. So, Heshishir tells you about the rejuvenation pods. I'm not going to actually tell you about the rejuvenation pods. I'm just going to give you the handout. There you go.
Oh, I thought it was a makeover machine.
It's a resting chamber. It gives you 8 hours of rest with 6 hours.
Oh, friggin' sleep.
It can also, yeah, you don't. It can also detect affliction and remove lesser condition. Remove those 2 spells. It's great for the actual living party members. Let's see what else is going on here. So you seem to be in a part of the station where, let's see, Heshir talked to you about this place. It was a workshop that was used to fix mining equipment when the Atlanteans owned the station. Once the Star Empire abandoned the platform, traders and smugglers removed a section of the hull to allow easier access for starships, which is where your ABC-1 is currently docked. Let's see, instead secured the opening with a force field and added facilities in which customers could stay while they awaited repairs and upgrades. He bought the space dock a few years ago when he relocated to Outpost Z. You also notice that he is looking a good deal better from his disease from earlier. He's had some time to recover and heal.
Oh, that's right. Didn't we help? Did we help him?
Yeah, you helped him some. He's getting better. I'm getting better. I got better. Let's see. You probably have already actually used these facilities, though they were not specifically detailed earlier because it didn't really make much of a difference. You know that there is a small kitchen across the hallway from the rejuvenation rooms that you're in now, and there's the repair bay has a control center room where you can control the instruments from and whatnot, and that there is an airlock so that when the force field is not activated, you can move between the sections without decompressing the entire facility. Let's see. You're unable to stay aboard your starship during the upgrades while they're being installed, but you are offered the rejuvenation room and the rest of Hashir's space dock area to spend your nights, should you desire to. And he offers them free of charge for everything you've done for him and Talmarin. However, you could choose to look for accommodations elsewhere on the station, though you fear they might not be as comfortable. And there would be a cost.
Free accommodation.
Yeah, free is good.
In character, I'm not seeing any reason why I wouldn't, though my, metagame instincts are tingling because we've been given all this information.
Is there a reason why we can't go back to our ship? I mean, is there,
There's no reason you can't enter your ship. There are some upgrades and stuff that are removing the atmospheric integrity of it.
Okay.
Not that would matter much to you specifically, but let's see. In the kitchen, there are 2 comfortable booths for a place to lounge and enjoy simple food and drink provided via food synthesizer along the eastern wall, which has been programmed to make meals that are palatable and tasty to you guys. Moving through the airlock Fedo, it takes some time because it takes, what does it take? It says it takes about what is that? About 20 seconds to cycle the airlock. You find.
Oh, okay. So this is an
to
airlock.
close one door and open the other door, there's the controls right next to you. It takes time, but it's not a lot of time. Maybe
I get
24, 30 seconds. If there were ever an emergency, it might be, it might be loads of time. 4 rounds.
Is there a way I can override that?
Or combat.
Well, you could give me a engineering check.
I'm just saying, like hypothetically, if I could like program like a special program to to.
You think that you could potentially engineer a way to bypass the airlock cycle time?
Because I'm not worried about decompression or anything like that.
Sure, you're not. Other people might be. But you're pretty sure you could engineer a way to do it. Currently, because the docking area itself is not depressurized, because the force field is activated, both doors can be opened simultaneously. But without the force field, you would have to use some kind of engineering override to get both doors open at the same time.
Okay. And is there like any kind of like bolts on the wall, or like I could strap in if I had to, or something?
No.
Okay, I can.
You would likely be sucked out.
That's why I go ahead and while they spend their 8 hours a day freaking wasting time, gonna put bolts on the wall, put tie-down straps on the walls.
Yeah, while you would normally not be grossly affected by decompression, being ripped physically through areas could cause bludgeoning damage to you.
I'm okay with that.
Low-Tech, you have found the controls. As you look out, you're in a booth that overlooks a recessed bay through several transparent aluminum windows. A wide set of controls looks to be used to manipulate a series of articulated heavy-duty mechanisms within the bay. You can see a steel door. You came in through a steel door from the north, which seals off the room from the rest of the suite. I don't see any reason.
So, sounds great for, if I need to attack anything in the airlock, in the docking bay.
Potentially, you can't directly attack them, but you do see all these tools that are here. This large arm and a saw-type apparatus.
Ooh.
Additionally, you also notice there's a panel here that controls the force field in Area A6. Blah blah blah. Let's see. The tools have a grasper, a saw blade, an arc welder, and other things to perform large-scale portions of jobs on starships. It looks like the arm telescopes and articulates enough that it can reach most of the bay. From here, you can pretty much see the repair bay as well. The view of space through the recessed repair bay's open southern wall is blocked by your starship. A 10-foot high catwalk runs along the northern edge of the bay between a set of steep stairs on its western edge. The airlock doors exit to the north. There's a large power generator that stands along the western wall, and you are in the control booth on the east above a mass of robotic tools.
Is there any way I can program to the computers here to respond to us, or is there any kind of I don't know. There's a lot of computers here, so they operate all this machinery here. Is there anything special about the computers?
Hashir requests that you leave them be, as they are how he performs his duties, his job.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're just going to wait till he's asleep, aren't you?
Yeah. And then I'll just gonna jack in. When somebody tells me not to do something, that means that there must be a reason for it.
Certainly.
hang on, I want to get a Aeon stone. Iridescent spindle.
Don't we have some of those?
What item level is it?
2.
Yeah, you can find one of those on the station, no problem.
Yeah, we also can make them, dude. If you need to go back to the ship, I can just use the...
Well, actually, you can use the room here as a workstation, the rejuvenation center. Let's see, you've got the workstation here is fitted with a tier 2 computer, offers a wide variety of games and other types of entertainment, as well as access to Outpost Z's small local infosphere.
Tier 2.
Not a whole lot of fun to do. It also functions as a medical lab.
Alright, well, I no longer need to breathe now. No breathing, no eating, no sleeping.
Yeah, all that stuff.
So you guys spend some time, and you use your night's Fedo to examine the computers. Everything is, there's not a whole lot there. You find the access codes, and you can get in pretty easy and whatnot. As you probably know, it takes a few days to install upgrades in starships. A few days per upgrade. Did you guys have any hull point damage? Maybe a little bit, so that takes a little bit of time to repair. After a week or so of waiting around, you're obviously have all grown restless. But Bashir says he needs, a few more days, and he has to go. He goes out into Outpost Z to get some parts.
Sounds motive.
No, yeah, he goes out to get some parts.
Yeah, I mean, probably I've been wandering around Outpost Z as well, because, dear God, there's not much to do in here.
Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, besides, we can, like fight each other with the robots, but in the control room. Junkyard Wars.
So yeah, probably gone out, gone shopping, gone drinking, gone fighting.
Gone to the beauty, gone to like the beauty salon to get a makeover or something. Get my bones polished.
Alright, so a little while, an hour or so after Ashir excuses himself to go get these parts, you receive a text message from him. Says he's been having trouble and he will need a few more days to get the needed part.
Oh no, that's just ridiculous.
Isn't it though? It's awful. Beto, you're incredibly disappointed, but you guess you're not on a regularly stocked space station.
I mean, if this is the corpse fleet, we've already been gone by now.
Well, yeah, it's not the corpse. It's the Aslanti Star.
We would have taken everything we needed from some poor ship and then left.
Well, it's a trader's gamble here, so.
But thank you, Sedona, for helping me out there. I'm gonna chat with Sedona, I guess.
Alright, you got any actual questions for her?
Yeah, so after this, you're gonna go back to the one place and actually, live there?
I don't know what the citizens of Nakandis would think of me after this. If they would have me, I would certainly be happy to spend my days there again.
I mean, I was kind of moving there. seems like a good place for a good summer home.
So you guys converse into the evening, and everyone else kind of comes back and takes their rest. And then the sound of a loud explosion echoes through the facility, shaking the nearby walls, and fire alarms ping in all of the chambers. Anyone that happens to be in a rejuvenation pod is awoken and alerted to the disaster. There's a brief blackout that casts the space dock into darkness before dim emergency lights flicker along the floor and illuminate the rooms.
How close was the explosion?
It felt pretty close. Maybe within the repair bay, just on the other side of the wall from you.
Well, damn it. It's not like we have a ship out there or anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna head this way. Look through the control panel.
Alright, it looks like the airlock doors have remained secure, which explains why there hasn't been any depressurization.
That is a point. I seal my suit anyway. Just in case.
I do not seal my suit.
You look out from the control center, and the repair bay is a mess. Let's see, the force field has dropped. Let's see. And you did not see Hashira in the hallway when you woke up, by the way. Let's see. You look at the repair bay. Let's see. Trying to see what actually happened there. Seems to have been it's hard to see what actually may have happened due to the dim light out there. There's lots of shadows and things. And yeah, the force field seems to have come back up, and you're sure the atmosphere will be returned to normal after a few moments. Let's see. Anything else you want to do in the control room?
Yeah, I mean, this is the control room. There's got to be, readouts and such on what's going on in there.
See what the hell's going on, yeah.
Try and work out what... try and read the sensors.
Sure. The readouts show you that the force field is restored. It's at full force now. The blackout must have just caused it to drop, and then it came back up, and that the atmosphere in the area is at 50% and climbing.
Can we work out from the controls what caused the explosion?
You could attempt to figure that out using a computer's check.
I guess I try and aid.
And as you guys begin to activate the control panels, a huge arc of electricity flashes in front of the two of you. Give me reflex saves.
Wow.
Wow, that is an incredibly low damage result for 66. You are lucky, low tech. With
that I apparently have 11 stamina because it won't change. can't, you know.
Do you only have a
change.
+1 to reflex save?
That sucks.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
a
not
mystic
your
with
right
no
number.
dex.
Dex. Are you sure? That's it?
I'm a mystic with negative dex.
Oh.
Well, no dex, 0 dex. So yeah, a +1 is about right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now my
Yeah, I
stats
changed
are
them. That should be good for you. You can probably raise your resolve up to full of 6. You know what probably happened is you probably have the wrong token assigned to your character sheet. Let me change that real quick. All right, that should fix that problem. Let's see. So you guys attempt to operate the computer, and it explodes in a what must have been a jolting trap.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, something has caused the computers to completely fry here. It's completely useless to you at this point. You do recall that there
Well,
was
that's
another
annoying.
computer in the rejuvenation room that might be able to tell you what happened.
Yep. I'm not taking 10 minutes at the moment for some strange reason.
The checking the computer in the rejuvenation room, you find that there was a small explosion occurred in the repair bay, and that it dropped the force field, and that atmosphere is almost completely returned. Oh shit. Oh well. There were no hooks installed, Guthbrand, and atmosphere has been returned.
I thought Feta was installing hooks.
Yeah, he said he wanted to. I never said it happened.
Oh.
Bashir has asked you not to make alterations to his facility.
Well, you give us like a week of doing nothing. Of course, I'm not. I mean, why can't I drill holes in your walls? Damn it!
Exactly. This isn't your house.
Bill me.
Oh well, Fido, you should probably wait up for our host to get home and, you know, let him know what happened.
Hey, something blew up
Guess
in your
I'm
house.
going back to bed.
Yeah, something blew up in your house, bro.
Then I ask, has anyone tried to contact Bashir? I'm sure he would want to know immediately that there was an explosion in the space.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a point.
I bet he would.
Comms and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably try and ring him.
He doesn't answer.
Yep, he did it himself. Terrorist scumbag. Well,
Well, if he keeps telling us not to do things to his house, we shouldn't need to, you know, try and repair things for him.
Guess I'll just sit here and chill then. I mean, dude's not answering.
Alright. Everyone else go back to bed.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't call ourselves heroes, because, dear God. Oh yeah, there's been an explosion. Good night.
I'm not quite sure what they want us to do here. They won't let us bolt. They won't let us alter the the hotel room.
I never said anything about being a smuggler.
I'm all about not like. I mean, can the computer tell us if our ship's okay?
It doesn't seem to have any reports about your ship.
Well,
Those might have been on the computer in the control center.
I think we should go see if our ship's okay. Cause
Yep, that sounds like something we need to do. Let's go.
I heard explosions, and explosions are bad.
And I repeat, my suit is sealed. If the atmosphere goes, it's not going to, hurt me.
All the readouts continue to say that the atmosphere within the repair bay is returned to normal.
I don't believe it.
Seeing as
And I continue to keep my suit sealed.
That's fine. The lights on both of the airlock doors read green.
Yeah. Shut the door behind us.
Guthburn, are you going to be
Guthburn
in
can-
the airlock or outside the airlock?
outside, I'll come in after as soon as we just had something
Okay.
blow up that we tried
Yeah.
to do,
Yep.
so no sense in everyone getting
I'm gonna cover my nuts.
Yep, that sounds like a plan.
In case there's another shocking
Alright.
moment. Cover my nuts.
Yeah. And cycle the airlock rather than just leave both doors open.
Okay. So you shut the north door. You open the south door. There's no. The system doesn't go through any cycle parameters or anything. It just opens. There's a gentle hiss of a slight difference in pressure, but nothing that you would expect from complete depressure.
Yeah. And that's fine. We're just
All right,
being
roll
paranoid
initiative.
because there's just been an explosion.
God
No,
damn it.
Lotek, you're back here.
I'm dying.
Okay.
All right. As Feddo passes through the door, you hear a hydraulic cycle, and the airlock door begins shutting. What do you want to do, Lotek? Do you want to be on the inside or the outside?
I think I'm happier where I am.
Don't leave me!
Okie dokie. Where's Kranish, guys? What's he doing?
guarding the rejuvenation pods.
Standing next to Guthbrand to be the second lot through.
I'll give you that. Okay. So, let's see. All right, you hear the airlock begins its cycle routine. Allow me to add a Alrighty, so the airlock is on there. I need to actually let me fix. Alright, Guthbrand, what do you do?
I don't even know anything's going on. I'm waiting for the airlock to cycle to the field.
Okay,
I'm gonna die.
Lotek, you know that the airlock has begun cycling without direction. What do you do?
Am I
You have
able
a-
to step forward and grab Feddo and drag him back into the
No.
airlock?
No, you are not. That is a control panel for the airlock sitting next to you.
Alright, I guess I try and override the door then.
You can make an engineering check to affect the cycling of the airlock.
I am almost certainly going to fail, but I'll try.
Certainly, you see there's a lot of controls there, but you're unable to figure out any way of speeding up or canceling the airlock cycling.
Oh, come on. I told you I was going to rig it up.
Well, he doesn't understand what you did.
Damn it.
Yeah, you had to hide it from, the guy who owns the place. So it's obviously too hard for me to spot as well.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So, from the other side of the airlock, you hear the automation, the tools spinning up and energizing. What would you like to do?
I want to jump backwards. Is that an option?
Which way is backwards?
I want to go back to low tech. Is that an option still?
Oh, let me see here. Let me see. Except for the first PC through the airlock door, any PC within 5 feet of the door when it closes can choose which side to be on. As it slams shut, you do not get to decide. You walked through purposefully, and it closed behind you.
So the machinery on the both sides of the door are doing stuff?
Well, the doors sound like they're cycling. This machinery down here sounds like it's energizing and coming to life.
Can I hide underneath the stuff here?
The decking is, 10 feet off the ground, and about another 8 feet above. The entire floor is 18 feet high. You could get down there. You could try and hide among stuff.
That's my plan. I'm gonna hide like a little bitch.
You might want to also radio everyone and say what's happening.
Yeah, that was my next thing.
Your comm seems to be working.
Greenwich could potentially get to the control room.
I'm gonna use my jetpack and go down here and then fly underneath there, and then radio to people like, "I'm gonna die."
Right.
The thingies.
Stealth check.
The thingies are like cycling, and the robot is coming alive. I need a stealth check. I got you there. Hold my beer.
All right.
Stealth plus 17.
All right. You feel you are adequately. You radio everyone. You tell them what's going on. Kranich tries to beat down the. He like, well, just knock it down. Let's go. However,
Kool-Aid.
while that's not impossible, it you notice and you're quite sure that the airlock doors are fairly strong, i.e. hardness 35, hit points 160, break DC 40.
Which, is perfectly reasonable for airlock doors.
Exactly. The tools begin animating Fedo. Low-Tech, you can kind of see it through a window in the door, and they're moving around. It kind of looks like it's trying to find something to grab, but Fedo has tucked himself back behind something and is completely not in sight to the machine.
Guys, I don't want to die again.
Cuthbert, what are you going to do?
Does the door look like I could engineer it or something like that, or should I assume that there's no controls or anything on the?
You can give me an engineering check to see if you can get the airlock doors to cycle. Yeah, you find some valves behind a not hidden, but kind of a concealed panel. You know what to look for. You're an engineer. You find some valves and things, and you open them so that the hydraulics can operate faster, so they're not as restricted. And you think you've got the airlock cycling down to half what it would normally take. So you're fairly certain one set of doors will be able to be opened next round.
Okay.
Low-Tech, would you like to prepare anything?
Yeah, I'd like to, prepare to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
I don't want to fight some, machinery. I'd rather, go into the control room and turn it off from there.
The control room is blown up, man.
Well, it might still be possible to operate that computer to get it to shut down. The computer you were using had the controls.
From the control room, at the very least, we could engineering to cut the power.
Something maybe,
to
yeah.
the machine.
It's potentially possible. Beto, what do you want to do?
I am going to stay hidden.
All right. Kanish looks at you guys, kind of gets the idea that you're going to utilize the airlock doors in a moment. So, airlock 2. So the airlock doors are ready to be cycled. Which set of doors do you open?
I guess the ones with the outer ones that Fedo needs to get through.
Like, which one? The big glowy thing?
These doors or these doors? South
Technically,
doors?
it's Cuthbert's choice, but anyway, I vote those doors.
Well, you guys are on comms. You can talk to one another.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care which doors we cycle as long as we do something. So I'll do what Low-Tech said. And we'll let Fedo know.
Well, that color's horrible.
It's open now, okay. Does it have reach?
Well, we're about to find out.
Well, give me an engineering check. Duffman, is there anything else you want to do? Or Low-Tech?
I mean, I'll have my sword out ready if it tries to attack me.
Sure.
Not really.
Alright, Fedo, they radio you. They tell you they've opened the outer airlock door, ready for you to come in. And you give me an engineering check to basically your free action recall knowledge. This huge construct, as it has become, is a mechanized set of animated mechanized tools. It has hardness 10. The pinchers probably grab things and then bring them over to be damaged by the electrified saw. You're fairly certain, based on the articulation and telescoping nature, that the pinchers can pretty much hit anything in the can pretty much reach anything in the room. Turns out this huge thing, which occupies a 15 by 15 square, has a 25-foot reach. So, yeah, it's gonna be able to attack of opportunity you if you move through the spaces.
It's gonna get me if I go through it.
You're quick. You're nimble.
I'm gonna chance it. Come out and try to stealth past him.
Well,
Is that gonna work?
there's nothing to hide behind because you're probably gonna fly up through the air.
Yeah, true. So it's gonna fly and try to go.
The 26 beat your arm class. It does.
Well, damn right it
takes
does.
7 points. Let's see. What's your armor class? Is 19 plus 4. Ooh, it grabs you too. You are wrecked.
Ah! Ah!
Tranesh is loudly pounding at the airlock door.
I'm gonna die.
The airlock door is basically under your guys' control at this point. Let me see. Guthrin, while you were, well, I'll tell you in just a moment, after we see what happens to our friend. So the animated tools spend a full round action attempting to maintain their grapple on you, Fedo. So that's just another check with its pinchers. And yes, it maintains the grapple. Actually, KC plus 4. You might have been able to wiggle free, huh? Nope, 23, that's its target. So it maintains the grapple, and it moves you adjacent to itself. You're like over here in the air. But the problem is...
I thought it was KAC plus 8.
KSC plus 4, because it has the grab ability. Yeah. And it slices you with its electrified saw blade, dealing damage.
I'm not sure. My KAC is 19.
Is your KAC 19?
I have no
If
idea.
It's not, then I don't know what your KAC is. I did look at your character sheet, but it's been a while.
Yeah,
And
for some
obviously
reason it says 18 in my character sheet, but I don't know why.
Let's take a look at your character sheet. Right?
I know my armor it's capped at 4 for my dex.
Yep, your max dex, the Defrex hide is what you're actually wearing. So 4 and 4, KAC is 4 from the armor, 4 from, which is 18. That's mathematically accurate.
So I don't know why it says 19.
That just means that it was your. I think you had you were wearing some armor that had a. No, I know what it was. You didn't have max dex is not calculated in on the official sheet. You have to put in a buff for it in the armor. So it doesn't actually put it in.
Okay.
Whereas my sheet, I have set it up so that it actually calculates max dex when the armor is on or off. But when it's off, the calculation resolves to whatever your dex value is. So yeah, you're at 18. You got moved. You got hit by the saw. The saw does 7 points of electricity slashing damage.
The
And
7?
you're still grappled.
Does the 16 hit me?
The 16 doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
automatic.
I don't want to
16.
die.
I guess maybe the 16 does count. Slices the target with an electrifies. Okay, so yeah, it's still got to make a melee attack with that. It's a full round action, so it's one attack maintaining the grapple, second attack with the saw blade. So yeah, you don't take any damage because that's less than your armor class. I'm good with that. Although it doesn't have an attack value in here for it, it's just an offensive ability. It doesn't have an attack bonus, so what it's rolling is just, it's rolling d20 plus 0. So, yeah, you take the 7 points of damage. It doesn't actually make an attack, it just does damage to you. As part of its full round action. Guthbrand, with your previous engineering check, you figured out that you can also cause it to open both doors even though it's set to be cycling. So you can do that as a standard action and cause the inner door to open as well.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright, both airlock doors are open. Do you want to take a move action, Guth?
Yeah.
Lotak, what would you like to do?
Sigh. It looks like we're doing the combat thing.
Yeah, someone else could go the other way. Maybe if you guys can get Fedo free, he can go do the control stage.
Yeah, so that's a single move for me. Is it within range, or do I have to be
Yeah,
closer?
give me one.
Drat. Okay, in that case I have to double move. I guess I stop at that spot.
Hold on, give me one moment. The orange box represents the animated construct's space.
Okay, in that case I will move to there and hit it with my sword.
Yes, Lotak, save me. Kill it with sword fire.
Okay.
Yes, you hit it. However, your blade, most of the damage is turned aside by the metal bits of the thing. Did you guys see its hit points?
No.
No. And if we did, could we say no anyway?
You could. Do you see them now? You at least see a bar.
Yes.
Yes.
That's really kind of cool, actually.
I'd rather you guys see the bar and you can see, you don't see the numbers, but you can see like how much damage you kind of, gives you kind of a
So
visual.
I did some.
You did some, but not as much as you expected. Fedo can let you know it's hard, it has hardness.
Right. I don't think I can do anything about hardness.
So
What do you
how
want to do?
how would I break free, hypothetically, assuming that I could?
You are technically grappled.
I believe you can make an acrobatics check. I was looking at grapple a minute ago.
What do I have to do for that?
Let's see.
I'm
Escape
restrained.
task of the acrobatic skill to break free.
Do I have acrobatics?
So yeah.
I got a plus 15 on that.
You can take a standard action to make an acrobatics check to break free.
Huh. So what's the DC on it?
One moment. The DC is 10 plus the grappler's KC. Let's see. Yep.
So like,
Pin, your DC is 10 plus the grappler's KAC.
okay, and what's stopping him from just grabbing me again? Because it's a standard action.
Yeah, right. There's really nothing.
You could get free
making an
and then run
acrobatics
away with your.
You move away acrobatically. You could take a guarded step to move 5 feet away. I mean, the thing's got reach over the whole platform, basically.
There's nothing stopping him from grabbing my ass again, then.
Correct. You could just make an attack with a penalty.
What's the penalty?
-2.
Okay.
There's your grappled card.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it
It's
is.
on your character.
Oh.
Don't play it. Keep it.
Oh, well, I don't know what to do with it. But okay.
You can right click on it and should be able to choose take card. There you go.
That's cute. Okay, I guess I'll just shoot it.
Yeah, your arms are free mostly, so yeah, sure, you can throw a shot in.
Can I trick attack?
I didn't mean to steal it. I just wanted to look at it.
It doesn't say I
You
can.
can't move. You take a -2 penalty to AC attack or reflex save, initiative, dexterity-based skill, and ability check. So if you use a dexterity-based skill for your trick attack, you take a penalty. You use survival.
I do use survival, which is a wisdom.
Absolutely, use it. Don't let me steal the card. It's your.
I'm going to attempt to.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You can use your trick attack. Absolutely. I think
Any
so.
other modifier? So -2.
Yep. -2 for the grapple.
Ha ha.
EAC 16 hits. Damage is
16
shit.
plus.
How the hell does hard?
Oh yeah, then I have an addition laid, so that's 24.
Yeah, you're looking at socket clear spindle additional 4 damage. Neat. Okay, so that's 16 plus 8 damage, but I need to look up how hardness works on these things.
Well, I make it hard.
I should have looked up how hardness is affected by energy weapons.
So you're buying
I
yourself
mean,
some
in
nunchucks, Michael?
PFS,
Yeah.
it's not, but
I'm guessing it still doesn't make much of a difference if it's energy or kinetic, unless it has the penetrating. I think it's the penetrating ability or something that negates hardness.
I have no idea.
Anyway, so takes 10 off of your 24, making it 14.
That sucks.
I also, let's see, can mindless constructs be trick attacked?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
No, that's not really what I wanted to know. I wanted to know it doesn't have anything. I actually wanted to see if it was not affected by criticals, but it is affected by critical hits, so which means your trick attack damage does work, so we'll take 14 off of its health. Good hit.
Haha!
and yeah, given that it's taken about 20 points of damage, and that's half of it. Yeah, I'd say hardness applies to everything, or else it'd have a lot more hit points.
Yeah, it only
Yeah,
had
probably.
40 hit points to begin with. So,
Well, not no more.
let's see. Kranich has his solar weapon, which would probably be out, or the Whitefire Trident. One or he's probably already got 2 attunement, right? We would say.
Yeah, he stood at the door and he did that.
Combat.
He stood at the door and did that that Goku thing where he's like charging up for the battle.
feet, I think, is all he can move. Yeah, he's wearing heavy armor. Oh, he's got 30, but in order to get there, he's got to move. Double moves.
That's fine.
His double move. Airlock is stuck open. Animated tools. Let's see. Do they have a straight out? Yep. So it's still got a hold of Fedo, so it's going to try and maintain its grapple and cut him with the saw.
Yeah. Good luck, buddy. I got my crew here now.
Ooh, 14.
Oh,
14 for its attack.
I don't think so.
You wriggle your goblin way out of it and drop 5 feet.
No, I got my jetpack on. Does that still count?
Is it active?
Well, yeah. I wanted to flee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just kind of float there. That's Guthman.
I'm shooting it.
Shoot it.
Yeah. Grab Kranich on his tail. Oh wait, he doesn't have one.
That was a horrible shot.
Yeah.
But you trick attacked it, so you made it flat-footed. So you actually managed to hit it, though the bullet seems to ricochet off.
Yeah. It was already flat-footed because of me.
For the most part, well, that's true too. So you do manage to do some damage to it. Because of the trick attack. 3d8's nice. Low tech.
So if I move away, it can attack me, can't it? Like attack a bulb.
Yes, it can, because it's no longer grappled.
Right. So to let Kranich explode, I'm going to guarded step back and guarded step back. Now it can explode.
Now Kranich can explode. Beto, what do you want to do?
I want to guarded step back and then
Can you do that while flying?
I don't know. Can I guarded fly back?
I don't know.
Don't see why not.
I don't see why not. You can only move 5 feet.
I'm gonna guarded fly back again.
Roger that. Kranich, I think, is going to explode.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I put his explode ability in here or not.
That's what he
Did you
does.
make sure to get his fire breath?
No, I didn't put anything in here that wasn't already in the character sheet.
It was on the character sheet. Because we
Oh,
used it.
I must have missed it. Oh, it was under attacks, but it wasn't. I don't know.
We forgive you this time.
Alright, let's see. So he explodes doing. What does Solarians do? A d6 per level? Or... I don't actually have it written down anywhere.
I really don't know, honestly.
Hang on, let me look it up.
I barely
I'm doing
know.
the same.
I barely know what I do, let alone what other people do.
Supernova, you deal 1d6 plus 1d6 per Solarian level. So it's 2d6 at first level, 5th level it would be 66. Reflex for half. That's a horrible amount of damage. Let's see.
Yeah, only one above half.
Does that go through hardness, or does that apply to hardness?
No, it applies. Hardness applies. However, it did fail its reflex save. Not a real agile piece of equipment. So it takes 6 points. Still whizzing and whirring, however. Oops, I skipped its turn. So it's going to attempt to grab. Well, it's got 3 options, so I'll roll a d. We'll start with Fedo and go clockwise. Oh, sorry, Fedo.
Damn it! I don't think it got me.
21 to hit. I think it got you.
No, 22.
You said KAC plus 4, right?
Well, it hit you. It did not grapple you.
Okay,
It
yeah,
did 6 points
okay.
of damage.
That's fine.
Ah,
That's fine. I can take damage. That's no big deal.
You can get rid of your card. Can you discard? Just put it on the map and then hit delete. Guthbrand,
I'm shooting it again.
shoot again.
Damn it.
Man, that sucks. Low tech.
Yeah, I guess I will just shoot it from here.
Okay.
I won't bother getting a gun out, I'll just... Oh, actually, no. Hang on. I know it has hardness. No, I think I probably need to move in and attack it. So, yeah, wander in. Hit it with my sword.
Tries to defend itself by attacking you as you move in, but fails. The railing gets in the...
That's alright. I
You do
miss
not
as
do well either. Beto, finish it off.
I'm going to shoot it as a part of a trick attack. Or something.
You have that thing that makes your trick attacks, or makes your shooting not perfect. Oh, it already used its reaction. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. So then I'll move it part as my trick attack. And then shoot it. Flat-footed.
Very nice. So it looks like you did 12 plus 7, 9 points of damage, which is enough to cause the machine to stop work.
Yeah, that tri-layers is awesome, man.
It the machine slowly whirs down, and the attachments droop to the floor, and we are out of combat.
Fedo, your buddy's a dick.
He's not my buddy.
He's all your guys' butt.
Yeah, not happy about this whole being attacked thing.
As the machine whirls down and ceases to function, you can get a look around the repair bay with a perception check. Low-Tech, you notice that there's some scorch marks of an explosion over here by the generator.
Okay. I point this out to people. Probably Fedo, who's actually, our skilled engineer.
Yeah, so once the scorch marks are noticed, an engineering or physical science check can be used to determine further information.
will try and assist, but yeah.
Well, Fedo, your engineering check doesn't reveal a whole lot, but based on what you know of physical science, the positioning of the blast was likely no accident. It doesn't look like there was any machinery that was there. Unfortunately, any debris that may have been left over was flushed out into space when the force field went down. So not a whole lot of information there, other than it looks like the explosion might have been done on purpose. Odd.
No, nothing's ever odd.
It's always someone trying to find you.
And they're not very nice about it either.
After a couple of moments, your communicators chirp with an incoming message. It's Hashir. He says he was doing some late night work on your ship and just woke up. He was apparently knocked unconscious by some explosion. However, he feels fine now. He says he's looked around and it doesn't look like your ship took any damage. And he asks, what happened?
Your robot's a dick.
My robot? I have no robots. The tools? Do you mean the tools? What happened?
Well, looks like someone planted an explosive and then attacked us with the machinery.
Oh my goodness.
Did you see anything suspicious, as I prepare my sense motive?
I didn't see anything suspicious. Roll your sense motive. I will roll against it. You won't see the roll. I didn't see anything suspicious. The tools came to life, you said? Are they damaged? Are you damaged?
Yes, we're all dead.
Oh, we're fine. Your machinery, kind of got slightly battered because, well, we had to defend ourselves.
I see. I don't blame you. Obviously, unfortunately, this will delay things, as I'll have to fix the tools before I can complete your repairs and upgrades.
Sure.
But, I mean, he seems genuine and honest by the sound of his voice.
Now can I start making alterations to this place?
I would prefer not, but if you feel that you should rest elsewhere, I will certainly understand.
He says he would prefer that we didn't.
Which is commonplace for don't change the place. Granted, you may not care.
We already changed the place. We blew up a robot.
Yeah, you definitely changed the place. You destroyed his stuff that was attacking you. So, what do you guys do from here?
I say we stay inside the one.
Rest, could do something else.
We should stay in this room and fortify it.
Well, I mean, step one, I'm going to take my 10-minute rest.
Sure, that's easy enough. I'm going to change your token a bit. I'm going to change your token, low-tech, because I have it set up differently than everybody else.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just putting resolve on the top and stamina in the middle and hit points on the bottom. You know what? Control H on Chrome opens up the history panel.
Yes, it does.
There we go. Now you look like everybody else. Yeah, I gotta
Okay.
change my push to talk key. Kranich, sleep now. He goes and moves into one of the pods.
Kranich, be safe.
So, do we want to start keeping watches?
I got you guys.
I got you, fam.
I don't sleep. I got nothing else better to do. I'm just gonna stand next to Sedona creepily and watch.
You've got nothing better to do than watch all of you sleep. How creepy is that?
By all means, every single one of you, go to sleep. I shall monitor you from this terminal over here.
The
Nothing.
rest of the night passes uneventfully.
Nothing will happen to you all. I will be your champion.
Why are your numbers changed?
Well, because I'm paranoid and because my suit will last for days, I just keep my suit sealed all the time.
There we go. Now we got the right numbers there. Alright, the next day passes mostly uneventfully. Hashir making apologies for having to fix his equipment before he can finish your ship. Goes about his business. And what does anyone want to do anything during the day? I know, it's boring waiting for your ship to get fixed, repaired, upgraded.
It's like waiting at the car dealership, waiting for your car to get fixed. There's nothing. There's nothing to do.
Kranich lets you all know that the rejuvenation pods are great, and he wishes he could sleep in one every day. Can we get these for our spaceship?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we can just take some of them. Who cares?
Quite large. It would be difficult to just take.
I'm sure we can manage.
We
There's
can.
4 of us. We got this.
We can go get Grub, and Grub can help us.
Grub can carry it all.
Oh yeah, again, I'm gonna order a circlet thing for him.
Yeah, sure. You can find a mind link circlet pretty easy. They're like level
Or, I mean,
2.
we can make one.
Yeah.
Or you can make one. You've got a mystic.
Yeah, I got the skill too.
Yeah, you got a mystic and a technomancer. I think you guys figure that stuff out.
Yeah, we can just make one here. Just why not?
2 mystics technically.
Yeah, so no, she's having a hard time though. She's going.
Yeah, she's resting and recuperating.
She's
and
going
trying
through,
to recall some memory.
She's going through android menopause.
Yeah, something like that. Except it deals with her brain.
So there's menopause.
Alright, so what do the sleeping arrangements look like for the next night?
I'm going to watch them.
Alright. Low tech? Just
So,
fine?
with the pods, can you sleep in them in sealed armor?
Oh, what did I say in the item? It doesn't mention, does it?
I don't see why not. Because like second skin, for example, is like, you know, really thin.
Well, except I'm wearing heavy armor and, you know, deals with all your waste and cleans you and such, so...
Yeah, I don't think you would
Nice.
wear armor in the pod.
In that case, you know, I'll be sleeping on the floor, thanks. In my sealed suit of armor.
How does that affect your rest?
Yeah.
Does sleeping
I mean,
in
I'm
armor
sure-
bother you
I'm
in
sure-
Starfinder?
Don't think it does, no.
We can get you a hammock or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason I can't actually have a bed to sleep in. And no, there
Well, you
I
can
don't
pull out the
believe there are
couch and
any-
sleep on the couch.
Yeah, why not?
I just nap throughout the day.
I just do not want to be in a depressurizing room while asleep.
Certainly.
I mean, after it's depressurized, who cares?
What does grub eat?
I have no idea.
He eats grub.
He needs the mechanic that's working on our ship.
Yeah.
He's always specified that there's food on the ship.
I'm surprised they don't mention it. Huh. Anyway, all right. So
It's Space
since it doesn't
Pathfinder.
say anything. Yeah, it's Space Finder. I know. Let's see. So, Guthbrand, you just sleeping on a chair?
I've just happened to have today.
Okay.
I'm-
Take a little short cat nap.
I will be their I will be their champion.
Fedo, you're sitting around, and Sedona's in some kind of android trance. Guthbrand is passed out for the moment, and Lotek appears to be asleep in his armor. Krennic is in the sleep pod. Since he's not here to say he won't use it, I'll use him.
Can I hack her while she's sleeping?
No.
Oh.
Androids aren't hackable.
She's still a sentient being more than a machine.
I'm just,
More than a computer.
They were trying to hack her, weren't they?
That don't matter in Shadowrun.
I know. Just jack in, man.
Oh, apparently you can wear your armor inside the thing. Alright, anyway. Fedo, you hear an
Oh,
audible...
if I am
pop.
allowed to, sleep in my sealed armor, then we'll be willing to sleep in the pod.
I heard a
Oh,
pop.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta roll a die.
Who's gonna die?
But yes, it is sealed armor. I have my environmental seals activated.
No worries. Lotek, do you want high or low?
Low.
Alright. So, Fedo, you hear an audible pop coming from the southern end of the room. Lotek, you are awakened by a alarm in your armor. A little alert. Dilly, dilly, dilly. Exterior, you get a warning that exterior environments have become uninhabitable. Fortunately, your suit was already activated as you were sleeping in it with it activated, so you are not affected by the lack of breathable air inside the pod. However, it has all been vacuumed out.
Yay, paranoia for the win.
Do it.
However,
So,
as you try to activate the opening switch on the pod, because I mean, unless you just want to stay in the vacuum, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No, it's like the pod's malfunctioned. I do want to get out.
Are you gonna
Certainly.
tell us it's malfunctioned?
Well, first step is I try and get out. If I can get out, then I'll see what happens next. If I can't get out, then yeah.
All right. So you realize that the environment inside the pod is hostile. You know that the window is made of transparent aluminum, which has hardness, a few hit points, and a moderate break DC. You could attempt
So-
to shatter
so-
the window.
But before we get this far, I cannot just open the pod normally, by the sounds of it.
No, it seems that that the switches are not working right. You could
Alright.
you can give me an engineering check if you want. That would take a
Before
little bit of
the
time.
thing is that I'm not currently trying to... It's like, okay, the standard mechanism is not working. I'm looking outside.
And
Does the atmosphere seem to be normal outside the pod?
Yeah, you don't see anything. Sedona's still in her trance. Fedo is moving to investigate something. What are you doing, Fedo?
Hey, I'm gonna radio him because I know he's in his armor. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, there's no air in here. Is there air out there?
Well, there's plenty of air out here. Someone's gone wrong with your pod.
You know? You don't breathe.
Yeah, I can breathe.
Guthbren has not been awakened by a lack of environmental.
Everything seems fine out here, man.
The air, he'd still know that there's air pressure on him.
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing wrong out here, man. I'm gonna see if I can get your pod open.
Yeah, it won't open from the inside, and the atmosphere's been pumped out.
Just bust it then.
Kind of need air for speaking as well.
Yeah. No, you don't. It's magic.
Yeah, but the pod's definitely malfunctioned.
Yeah, just go ahead and break it, man. You're good.
Yeah, I don't get my environmental seals.
I don't know if I can open it from here, but you just go ahead and just break it.
Probably not from the computer, but if you went over, you might be able to take a look at the pod and determine something else. Lotek, you can give me a perception check to look around with inside the pod. Beto, you are able to disable what appears to be a malfunctioning mechanism that is keeping the pod sealed shut. However, it takes you 3 minutes to do so.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, 3 rounds.
Hey,
3 rounds to do so.
Just give me a minute and I can get you out of there. Just chill. I got
Maybe
you.
Less than a minute.
Yeah, no problems. I mean, I'm fine. Hey, you should check on Kranich, see if he's still able to breathe.
Yeah, he'll be alright. If when in doubt, we can just go to feed him his tail.
We've already done that. I don't think we can do it again.
I don't know if there's any tail left.
No, I made jerky out of it,
so-
man. Made jerky. Preserving it.
So as you are spending a little bit of time to disable the locking mechanism, you inspect. You see that the malfunction was caused by a burned out module, which appears to have been hastily attached to the pod's wiring, causing the locking mechanism to overload and pump out all the air. The module
Is
has.
this a standard or a non-standard attachment?
It is definitely non-standard. The module itself has no numbers on it, no identifying features. However, you could give me a perception check or a physical science check.
Yo, bro, this is normal. Somebody's trying to kill you.
Yeah. Presumably I can make a perception check once I'm out to look at this thing.
Alright, Fedo, you notice some flecks, some odd flakes of rust on the module. It's like it's been in some corroded junk piles or something, maybe. It's definitely peculiar.
Is there anything like that around here?
Not that you've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, out in the outpost. I mean, it was a mining complex, so there are some corroded, rusty areas. So I mean, it could have come from anywhere on the outpost.
All right, boys and girl. I think we should relocate. This place is trying to kill us.
Well, my first question is, where's our host?
Presumably working on our ship still.
Look around. Is he anywhere in here or on our ship?
You don't see him. He's not in the kitchen. He's not in the control room or the repair bay. He is strangely missing again.
After this, we need to go and go back to our ship. That's at least we're safe there.
I mean, someone with access to this place is, trying to kill us.
I don't know. I mean,
And it's not one of us, or we would have been able to do it long ago. Therefore,
hey Guth, wake
I
up.
wonder who it is.
What's going on?
Greenwich, wake up.
Yeah, well, hey, somebody's trying to kill us, man, and I don't think we should stay here any longer. Somebody just set off. Somebody just sabotaged Lotax pod. I don't know who it was, but it's like a device that freaking made something short circuit.
Yeah. Somebody pumped the air out of my pod, so.
Well, it's either Sedona,
Sedona's out of it, man. She's not.
our host.
She's doing her thing.
She was in here by herself while we were out there dealing with that robot. And then they meet our host, who we haven't seen, only spoken to on the radio. Or it could be the Tamlin, the rat person, who sneaks around and does this type of stuff anyways.
I think we should relocate.
That's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
I mean, we should probably go back
Personally, I
and.
think we should just take our ship and leave
Yeah.
at this point.
I want to make sure Grub's okay.
Well, the repairs and upgrades are coming along, however, much slower than you would expect. Do you guys inform Sedona at all?
Yeah, it's time to wake her up.
Yeah, we wake her up and know what we think.
Can we draw stuff?
And we want to leave.
Very odd.
I don't know. We found
she
some
has-
rust-colored things. You're kind of rust-colored, Sedona.
I had nothing to do with this.
I know, Sedona. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. If you wish to relocate, I'll certainly accompany you. We could find some kind of accommodations. Do we want to? Are you wanting to leave this instant, or wait till the morning time?
Every second that we're here, Sedona, something's trying to kill us.
All right.
Yeah.
So you.
Our
you
lives are in
completely
danger. We shouldn't stay here.
So you leave. Yeah, the north door up here leads to the station proper. So yeah, you guys can leave, and I think you can leave. No, I've got the door closed. But yeah, you guys leave, and you can go find accommodations elsewhere.
Before we leave, I want to set up cameras in the pod room. We'll make them with the UPVs if we need to.
Yes, we're gonna bug this place.
Yeah, we're gonna bug this place.
Okay. I have no idea how much cameras cost, but whatever. You guys can begin working on bugging the place.
We're going full Snowden on this place, man.
Oh, let's see. Give me a computers check. That looks good. You can set it up. You can tap into the computers and get a feed going from the video on it.
You want stealth too?
Actually, I was thinking about, let's see, whatever.
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand to
Yeah.
hide some stuff, maybe.
Oh, you're good, Guth. I was just helping you out.
Maybe an engineering check to craft the cameras quickly, craft the bugs quickly.
Hell yeah,
I
Guth.
don't think you guys will have any issues doing it. But so you take an hour maybe, and you bug the place proper like, and then you jet out. You find a place, charges you a credit apiece to sleep on some, damaged and worn sleeping frames. Nothing nice, no private room.
We're probably
but,
gonna get bed bugs too.
Bed bugs. Everyone make a fort save except for Fedo. No, kidding.
Yeah.
So what are you guys gonna do the next morning? You wake up, you're in this place. Obviously,
Well,
Fedo kept watch
I'm
to make
going
sure
to
no one stole your
pay
shoes.
the guy double, and he can let us know if anybody comes in that.
I'm just gonna spend the whole night monitoring the bugs.
Okay, nothing happens over the night. The next morning...
Our host doesn't come home at all.
Uh, Nope.
What a
The next
douchebag.
morning, Hashir comes through, comes in through the main entrance to the area. You have some alert you to that, and he comes in and he looks around in the rejuvenation pod room, and then he moves and he looks into the kitchen and checks out in the repair bay. It looks like he's looking for you guys, and the last thing you notice is he goes onto your ship in search of you.
Well, I'm gonna keep.
Or in search of something.
We should go back to our ship, dude.
Yeah.
All I know is if he tries to kill us on the place, who knows what they're doing with all that extra time to blow up our ship or something. Plant explosives everywhere. We needed to search that thing from the freaking bow to stern.
Lock and loaded.
Yes.
Take our time searching everything.
Every single bulkhead. Hopefully they didn't probe Grub.
Alright, so let's see here.
Make some of those alien, friggin' space, friggin' alien colonial marine, freaking motion tracker things.
Alright.
Who would have thought that this would have been a freaking,
This party.
Sedona.
The donut's not leading it.
Cranish.
She's following along. Cranish is in front.
I need to get some more ice. Be right back.
Probably
Okay,
back is second is where the two, melees.
Page 218 says anything with a real-world equivalent, like an alarm clock, cameras, digital keys, timers, watches, and so on, classified. I want to do that for it.
What are you looking at?
I'm back. Let's find this guy and let's freaking
Page 218,
and
cost of
beat him.
cameras.
Oh, okay.
So we find this guy and we shock him until he tells us everything. It's like don't.
Well, what I had to did 7 cameras. So.
It's like don't make us make Grub use his tentacles on you.
So as you're coming back into the place, Cranish and you guys are all there. Sedona's coming around the corner. You see Hashish coming through the airlock. Oh, friends, where were you? I returned this morning with some parts for your ship, but none of you are around. Is everything okay?
I'm gonna pull up my tri-laser. Like I don't know. You tell us.
Last night.
Whoa. I was finding parts throughout the outposts. Key parts for your ship.
Find key parts for a rejuvenation pod too, huh?
For rejuvenation pod? What about the rejuvenation pod?
I don't know. Ones that happen to malfunction and freaking almost kill my buddy Lotak.
One of the pods malfunctioned. He moves.
Like you didn't know.
I didn't
Do
know.
Krennic and Fredo want to edge forward as well?
Yeah, I figure you guys can kind of creep in on him. Show me the pod that malfunctioned.
No, why don't you go look for it, buddy?
Okay. It would be faster if you showed me.
It's the last one on the left there, buddy.
Steps into the room and looks over. Number 4. Let me see.
It's a nice little device here with rust-looking stuff on it, huh?
A device? What? You found something that wasn't supposed to be here?
Oh yeah, I like how you're playing the fool, huh? You tried to kill my friend here.
have no idea what
So
you're speaking
how
of.
did you know equipment get in here, in your house, unless you put it there?
I didn't. I have maintenance people that come in and repair the pods. Perhaps one of them must have slipped something in. I don't watch them. Yeah, obviously.
So I got 24.
Every word come out of your mouth. I'm just not believing it, man.
You don't want to believe him, but his cues and his mannerisms and seem as genuine as they were when you found him when he was injured. I mean,
He's annoyingly convincing, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Damn it! Stop being so convincing. Explain to me where this freaking little device came from, then, buddy. I'm gonna show him like the freaking malfunction thing.
You guys can all, as you're showing him and grueling him and interrogating him, basically. I mean, his words do sound genuine, but you can all give me a perception check, because I know some of you have higher perception than sense motive.
I like fire and all, but I don't like freaking people getting hurt.
Oh, does anyone want to do Krenish's?
What's his bonus?
I don't know. I was just going to open up his character sheet and roll it for him. Oh, I already had his character sheet open. What was I thinking? His perception bonus is 8. It's not enough. He begins talking and going on about the pods and how he has people that take care of them, but he understands what's going on with them. He starts getting painfully detailed about the pod's workings as he's beginning to reconnect the wires and whatnot from the mess you left behind, Fedo. I should have this working just fine in a few moments. You guys
Yeah,
need my
I'm never
paid credits
sleeping in
to
that
stay
thing
up.
again.
I completely understand. I'm terribly sorry about what has happened. And he just goes on and drones and it's a little bit.
Damn you! Why do you gotta be so convincingly convincing?
Did you factor him? Don't want to believe him in the first place at this point, in my sense motive.
Well, yeah, but he is a convincing liar.
Damn you!
Yep. Damn it.
He is.
Oh well. I suggest we, go back to our new accommodation and wait for him to finish fixing our ship.
Yeah. Well, sorry, buddy. We're so anxious, but trying to be dead twice.
Yeah, you need better security on this place. A lot
Yeah,
better.
you need to talk to whoever's running this place. You.
Talk to you.
Yes.
Oh, he moves away from.
We will be staying here tonight.
You're telling him where you're staying?
No. That we will be staying here in these pods tonight for sure.
I don't understand.
No.
You said you had other accommodations.
Well, we believe you that you're not trying to kill us.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we know somebody's trying to kill us.
True.
Even if we are convinced it's not him, then we still are worried.
He professes his deepest apologies to you, and he completely understands that while his services are top notch, he doesn't understand what's going on, but he will certainly look into it, and he is glad you have found someplace that you feel safe sleep again, and he begins to escort you to the door. Who's going to be last in line?
Sveto.
All right. As Fedo is stepping out of the door, Fedo, you give me a. You kind of glance back over your shoulder at Heshir, and you see that something's wrong. Something's changing.
I'm gonna shoot
Give me
it.
a perception check.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah, possibly if your perception check's higher. You can all give me perception checks, actually.
God damn, that's like my worst skill possible, man. Next to intimidate.
Oh, sorry. Well, this guy uses sneaky stuff, so.
And intimidate and freaking, jeez.
Alright, well, Fedo, you're the only one that doesn't notice. But, your other party members, as you're getting ready to leave, you turn and look one last time, and, and as this green creature is now standing, he slashes wildly at Fedo with his claws. Roll initiative.
After all that effort in convincing us, he attacks us anyway.
Yeah. It's because we're not staying here. That's probably why.
Probably.
You had me.
Oh, damn, Gothbrand, you beat me. You wouldn't have your token selected, though. Just select it, roll again, and put in the first roll.
Anybody want to go to Colorado and get some mushrooms?
I've never tried mushrooms.
Nah, it's like a 2,000-mile drive.
Yeah.
Only 2,000 miles. You're a lot closer than I am.
You just go out to the desert, mate, and get some, put some shrimp on your Barbie.
It's difficult for you to drive out there. Alright, so Guthbrand, you see him changing, and you see him reaching up to claw at Fedo's back.
Save me, Guffy.
Draw.
I don't want to die again.
Do you have quick draw?
No, but I can just do the whole action.
I guess you do have a +1 base attack bonus, so it's part of your move, yeah. Well, this is going to be a surprise round, so you get one action. So I guess you could draw your weapon. Does that make sense as a surprise round?
I already had my pistol out. That's the first thing I said when we saw him. I was like, "How you doing, buddy?"
Well, would you have put him away? I mean, he talked to you guys for several minutes.
I didn't say I put it away.
Yeah, he did succeed in convincing us he was innocent. We would have put our weapons away.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so you take a movement to there. Alright. You can draw your weapon on the way, obviously. This creature, whose name you can see here, Grasslix, he doesn't tell you his name. However, he does attempt to claw your buddy here.
Oh. Hey, don't I have a feet?
And
Yeah.
Fortunately, even though he manages to get you off your guard, Beto, he is unable to damage you.
Alright, can I be surprised?
You were.
I am an operative.
I'm looking back at the checks, the perception.
I'm like John Wick, ain't I?
Attack.
Yeah, I'd probably move to... yeah, Fedo will want to move away and Krennic will move in, so I move to here drawing my sword.
I got quick movement, don't I? Yeah, I do have quick movement. I got 10 extra feet. Oops. Okay.
Alright, Cuthburn, full round action.
Alright, I'm going to shoot him again. Well, to the first.
And yes, your trick attack is going to be effective. And 20 is going to hit, and you're going to do 22 points of damage,
Nice.
which is significant. From the shot, his shoulder bleeding, some greenish goo. Oh, you'll pay for that. As he
I have
takes.
a lot of things to pay for.
he slashes at Beto, trying to trick attack him. Oh, actually, I think he tries to make you off target as opposed to flat-footed. Let's see. His trick attack succeeds against you. He does hit you at an 18, doing 17 points of damage, Beto, and you are off target. But you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move as a part of my trick attack. And then I'm going to shoot him. And I'm off target. I don't even know what that means.
-2 to hit.
Yeah, so you don't get the bonus of +2. Get the money, but it makes sense.
Or your trick attack.
Well, I put the -2 in
You
there,
did
so
trick him. Yeah, you did trick him. 18 is enough to hit him with an energy attack.
yeah.
So you're gonna do. Oof. Let's see. He should have quit while he was ahead. 18 points of.
Yeah.
Ouchie. Krennic ain't having none of this. He steps up.
He can always give up.
Yeah. He doesn't have a chance. Krennic is pretty.
Yeah, I mean, assuming he lives that long.
Yeah, I'll stabilize him. Can't interrogate that. We can't.
You're gonna have to, cause he just got bashed.
Yeah. Can't interrogate the dead.
Nope. And he
You
is
can.
he is soundly dead.
There's a spell.
Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, in that case,
Alright.
in that
So-
case, F it.
Krennic stops up and drops him. Leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to stabilize him? If you talk to him when he's dead, you're not going to be able to bring him back.
I mean, I'm
But,
okay with
you know,
talking to him with
the court utters random sentences for 1 round. With a 10% this information is of some use to you.
Yeah, we should just stabilize him. We can always
So
kill him
we
again.
Probably should keep him alive.
Yeah, we can always kill him again.
don't have is stabilize.
What do you?
Don't.
Exactly.
Guthbred,
I want to kill people,
Guthbred
not save them.
stabilizes his wounds.
I also
prevents him
strip
from
him
bleeding.
fucking naked.
Yeah, and as you do that, you notice he's wearing a D-suit 1. Don't know if anyone cares about that. In his other holster, he has a Thunderstrike sonic pistol, and a spare battery. He has a. He had that.
Does he have internal?
He has a serum of enhancement, commando, a data pad, and a cred stick, which reads out 200 credit.
Does he have internal or external genitalia?
He's a lizard.
Is it a commando?
Yeah, serum of enhancement, commando.
He's commando right now.
He kind of is right now. He's a big lizard, though. Guys, wanna
Hey,
see-
pedo, what's on the data pad?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
There's a view of what he kind of looks like, or at least what he looks like in the. So you grab his data pad. It's a tier 1 computer. You do a quick computer hack on. Give me a computer's check so you can hack into his data pad. Not difficult, but you could flub it. You don't.
Oh, I was
you,
going to assist, but whatever.
Yeah. So you hack into his data pad and start looking around. You find some recent transaction of credits from a company called Third Eye Salvage. The denotation is personal services.
Is the transactions to like an account or to like a credit stick or what?
Yeah, it's an account. You know, he was or something. It looks like he's been. It's obvious that he has been paid by this company called Third Eye Salvage for personal services, quote unquote.
No, I just want to know if I can redirect that money to our account.
No, that's already been It was recent. It wasn't. It was a recent transaction. It's not anything you could manipulate.
Does it go?
It's strictly information provided.
Okay. So, but do we have his bank information though?
No.
Okay. So.
You can get what's left of those credits by taking his cred stick, which reads out 200 credit.
Okay. Can you go to Space Google and see Third something salvage?
You go and look up on Third Eye Salvage. Yeah, you pop over to the computer over here, which still has access to the places.
Infosphere thingy.
Outpost adds Infosphere. Yeah, you pop on there and you run a quick Googleplex on Third Eye Salvage. You find out it's a small scrapyard in the lower levels of Outpost Z. It seems to be where Aslanti miners. Actually, you might find that if you get there. Yeah, you find out it's a small scrapyard in the lower levels of Outpost Z. Do you want to go there? What do you want to do with this guy first? I mean, you've stabilized him.
Can we space
you
him?
wanna put him in a pod. You could space him, yeah. It seems kind of violent. Sedona says we should allow the stewards to take care of it.
Stewards ain't gonna do jack shit in Aslanti space.
We should find out why he was trying to kill you all.
Does it matter why?
Yes, and then we should space him.
True. Yes. I like this, Sedona. Sedona, you said that we get to kill people. I'm not gonna let freaking Low-Tech down, okay? Alright, so let's slap him awake. Start pulling at his scales.
You'll have to heal him.
Stick him.
Or, as an option, you could stick him in a pod.
Yeah, and then sabotage it.
Apply the and then sabotage it so that it remains locked. and someone could stay and watch over him, or something.
Or we could make
You
it
could also bind him before putting him in there too.
tie his hog tie him and then chuck him in there.
Yeah,
It
you
seems like
wouldn't
he's
be.
gonna be one of them people that would kill himself.
Not if we gag him first.
Yeah.
And, I mean, maybe not on purpose, but like the only pod that we know that we disabled the stuff on was 4, and he did mess with it again. So
Let's
I really wanna
That was
know
an expert
something.
engineer.
let's wake him up again. See what the hell's going on. Who hired him? So we can kill them.
Certainly. I mean, if you want to give him some kind of healing to wake him up,
I'm sure we have like a Mark 1 healing serum.
Oh, I don't want to waste my magic on this guy.
Don't we have like a Mark 1 healing serum or something?
We got 13 Mark 1 healing serum.
Yeah, one of those.
sure, punch him with
We
one of
shouldn't
those.
waste those on him either.
Well, we can't kill him unless we get the information first. We shouldn't waste anything on him, but, I kind of want to know.
Let's just, try some medicine on him to try and wake him up.
Yeah, do we have any, like,
You do have a med bay.
do we have atropine?
Oh, you have a medical suite, so you could treat deadly wounds.
Yes.
Well, not with that roll, I can't.
Oh, but I got medicine too.
Not with low tech's roll, but
Hey!
Catherine had a pretty good one earlier. I'm not even gonna look it up because I know with an advanced med kit it only takes a 20. So you heal him his CR, which brings him up to a few hit points.
He's tied
And
up.
since you have, he's definitely restrained, attacking you, and he's naked. So he wakes up, he sputters, "Damn you all! You people are horrible." So what are you gonna do now that? I think low-tech
Well,
intimidation.
you've been trying to kill us for a while. You can either tell us why, or we can just kill you.
There's,
Except slowly and painfully, because, I really want to torture you first.
I'm okay with it too. Low tech, you do what you gotta do.
I'd rather we chop his head off while he's alive and conscious.
I'll never tell.
Oh no, that's not the best way to torture him. That's relatively quick and painless way to kill someone.
Wait! I'll tell
We
you.
could
who they are.
space him.
It's these Dralics down at Third Eye Salvage. Their leader is Skraylen. He's it's horrible. They kidnapped your friend, and I took his place so I could kill you. Obviously I failed.
Well, obviously.
Their operation's just a scrap. They take the station's unwanted and gently used equipment, strip it for usable parts, and then the Skraylen, she sells the parts to the station's merchants, anyone who can find the scrapyard.
So what does this got to do with our ship?
They're the ones that hired me. This is just business. I don't care about your ship. Nothing's going on with your ship. I just been leading you along, keeping you here for some reason.
So it's not repaired yet.
Do I look like a mechanic?
Alright, we got no reason to keep this guy alive. Didn't even fix our ship, man. Jeez.
Alright, I start torturing him to death.
You guys are absolutely horrible.
Oh, he's kind of a dick.
I will assist.
I am actively evil. Come on.
I am not going to
You're
assist.
not the only one.
I am not going to assist, but I'm not going to help them either.
Sedona removes herself from the room.
I'm going to go hang out with
She is-
Sedona.
She is secretly debating whether or not she should really be keeping company with you guys.
When in Rome,
Hey.
right? Sedona,
Krennic
you know what kind of
is,
person I was, Sedona.
I don't know what his alignment.
Sedona knew what we were before she got involved with this. So,
Yeah. She
Lotec,
speaks
this
with
is
you,
what I wanna do.
Fedo.
Well, actually, this is the first time I've met her, like, when we rescued her, so... Not me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Lotec was he ended up on the trip circumstantially, and you
Guth,
guys have just found his ability to hurt things useful.
Yeah, it is useful.
Lotec, we should chop off everything at every point. So, like,
You should
chop off
feed him his tail.
fingers, knuckles,
Yes,
and then-
yeah. Cut off each toe joint one by one.
You
And
begin hurting him, and he quickly slides into unconsciousness, and you feel that your machinations have been not fully appreciated by him.
Need to work on keeping them alive for longer.
Well, we could just we could
Perfect.
keep him alive by using medicine.
Profession torturer.
Yeah, it's not on the official list.
I'm
Sounds
putting
like
points into that. I'm putting points into that next level.
All right. So did you guys get all his gear written
Yeah.
down?
Sorry for the unpleasantness, Sedona.
Maybe it's a. Let me see. I got fun strike pistol, 1 battery, D21, serum enhancement, commando, data pad, and 200 credit stick.
Can we keep his tail?
He doesn't have one.
Damn it.
The tailless lizard. He probably
Would
chopped
be
it off
cutting
to
it off
better.
simply joint by joint anyway.
Yeah, he probably cut it off simply so he could impersonate people.
He's a reptoid. He'd be fine.
He's a reptoid, yeah. He's a shape changer. His tail will just grow back. Anyway, you spend your time torturing this thing for no reason other than to torture him, since he already gave you the information.
And we try and get his
and-
bank account details out of him.
yeah, he doesn't have that. He keeps everything on person. He doesn't trust anyone. I'm gonna call it here for tonight. The next part, you're gonna obviously go bust down some doors at this scrapyard, try and figure out who's actually trying to kill you.
This motherfucker tried to kill us multiple times in very painful ways, so we have all the reason in the world to torture him.
Well, I mean, that's a bit of a stretch.
An
Absolutely
eye for an
not.
eye and all that.
I'm not gonna cry that he's not.
Like that.
I'm not gonna cry that he's not here no more. But I wasn't gonna participate.
Yeah, so basically his strategy was to talk you guys to boredom and get other people to leave, but you already really suspected him somewhat. So basically my thought was he'd walk you guys out and he'd attack the last person in line and try and do it and take them out quick. But he wasn't able to make a quick attack. So you guys got up on it.
Hell, I suspected Sedona and other people that weren't even involved at all. So
Sedona was your friend.
Well,
Oh,
Well,
my
not
friend.
your friend, because you're Aslanti. She doesn't even know who you are.
yeah. Hell, I'm surprised Guth even trusts us.
you're,
I
you're
mean-
fighting on your allies of the convenience at the moment. You're fighting against the Atlantic, where I'm wanted, and the Rune Giant would be exceptionally valuable, regardless of anything else.
So I'm gonna move the players back to the front over here.
Okay.
These intel mission logs and things, you guys can actually write stuff in there. It's just on the token layer, and there's no controls or anything except for that. So if you guys want to make some notes or whatnot, some of your own notes, you certainly can. I don't know if you were here in Nutsgrove, but I will not be available until the 8th of June. So we'll be missing
damn.
our next
Okay.
session.